Nebraska Farm Bureau joined forces with more than 15 organizations representing taxpayers, local school boards, superintendents, and education groups from across the state, calling for property tax reform and sustainable funding for education.
You know, this is really a momentous day because we're here with groups that have not always come together before, and we're here representing hundreds of thousands of Nebraskans, children, parents, taxpayers. This is the largest coalition, the broadest partnership that I think that's ever been created in the state to represent these issues.
The Nebraskans United for Property Tax Reform and Education Coalition was formed in support of two principles. Adequate and sustainable funding for high-quality K-12 education is imperative for the future of Nebraska. And tax reform, which reduces the over-reliance on local property taxes, is necessary to ensure our tax system is fair to all Nebraska taxpayers. Boone Huffman with the Chadron Board of Education called for dire change now before permanent damage is done to Nebraska's educational system.
Between 2011 and 2016, Chadron Public Schools has lost 19 teachers, 10 paras. We've consolidated our administrators because of the reduction in state aid. I can't see in any way how that is helping the education of our students. Our state aid has decreased 1.5% per year. Our federal and other revenue has decreased 4.3% per year, while our local property taxes have risen 7% per year. All this while the Chadron Public Schools budget has only risen by 1.2% a year, much less than the state average.
While Nebraska schools are funded through a combination of local property tax revenue and assistance from state and federal governments, many districts receive very little or no state aid, leaving property taxpayers to foot the bill. That's what Nebraskans United for Property Tax Reform and Education is committed to changing.
Right now, this is what our taxes look like: income, property, and sales. We're way out of balance. This is supposed to be able to stand, folks. This is what needs to be fixed, and that's why we're all here today.
The group urged the legislature to act to balance the state's property tax system and reduce the over-reliance on property taxes to fund the state's education priorities in the state's future.